Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a primatologist known for her pioneering research on chimpanzees. She's now fighting to protect our planet with her Vote for Nature campaign.
I've spent 90 years on planet Earth. In my lifetime, I've seen progress and disturbing changes. We humans are harming the natural world. And so my birthday wish is simple. Please vote. Choose leaders committed to protecting our natural world. My fear is that candidates who don't care about our future could win. Together, we can make a difference.
Please welcome Jane Goodall. Dr. Goodall, it's lovely to see you again. I haven't spoken with you in 11 years. I have fond memories of our previous conversation, and I'm pretty excited about this one. One of the reasons being is that I understand you wouldn't mind starting off with a drink, because you saw me drinking with Andy Cohen earlier.
I did.
How about a little bourbon? You okay with that?
Can we do it the same way?
Oh, sure, absolutely. There you go.
You might have to teach me.
Oh, okay, I'll try. Here we go. This is what you do.
This is what you do.
You grab it with that hand. It might be easier if you grab it with this hand. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
I'll do this one.
Like this. That's a good way to start a good conversation.
It is. It's one of the few things we still have over the chimpanzees. We make liquor.
They drink it.
They drink liquor?
If they're given it, yes.
Really?
Yes. And some of them drink fermented palm wine from the trees.
Wow. Wow. Now, do they ride tricycles and smoke cigarettes in the wild, too?
No.
That's only the circus. Okay. Now, I learned something scandalous about you, and I'm hoping to set this straight. I understand that chimps are not your favorite animal.
No.
Do the chimps know?
They're much too like humans.
Oh, okay.
So there are some I love and some I dislike.
Okay. Well, what is your favorite animal?
Dogs.
Sure.
You can't have any more unconditional love than a dog.
Right. Especially if your pockets are full of bacon.
No, you don't need anything.
You haven't met my dog. Now, you first went to Tanzania 64 years ago.
Yes.
And here is, I got a picture right here. Most people would not have necessarily left home to go try to learn about an endangered species. How did this woman right here end up going to Gombe?
Well, when I was 10 years old, having always loved animals, I had saved up my pocket money and I got a little book called Tarzan of the Apes. I fell passionately in love with that glorious Lord of the Jungle. And what did he do? He married the wrong Jane. I knew there wasn't a Tarzan, but that's when my dream began. I would go to Africa, live with wild animals and write books about them. Of course, everybody laughed, but I had this amazing, supportive mother. And she said, if you really want to do this, you're going to have to work really hard, take advantage of every opportunity, and if you don't give up, you'll find a way. And I share that with people, particularly from disadvantaged communities all around the world.
And you were 26 years old at the time, and you made this decision that ended up being your life's work. You ever look at humans when you come back out of Gombe, come back to the country that you grew up in, or the United States, or any other countries, and what do you think that they could most learn from chimps?
That we've been jolly arrogant in thinking we're so special, so different. Chimpanzees are like us. I mean, we share 98.7% of our DNA. And they kiss, embrace, hold hands, pat one another. And you know something? They live in a male-dominated society. And when you see two males competing for dominance, they stand upright, they swagger, they have a furious face, they shake their fists. Doesn't that remind you of some human male politician?
So you've launched the Vote for Nature campaign. Why did you decide at age 90 now to get involved in politics?
Well, it's not really politics in a way, but
Voting, how about that?
yes, because 48 countries around the world have had important campaigns for politics, and the state our planet's in. We all know the state our planet's in, and so it's incredibly important that people who are fed up with politics, and I don't blame them, and they don't want to vote because they don't care anymore, and they say, well, the politicians talk a lot, but they don't actually do anything that we really would like them to do. So I'm saying to people, you must vote for the person, the candidate who you feel has a better chance of promoting protection for our planet. And every vote counts.
Well, one of the candidates here in the United States for the election will take place in November is Donald Trump, who has said at various times that global warming is a complete hoax being propagated by the Chinese for reasons that he doesn't explain. And also that global warming, on the other hand, isn't so bad because we'll have more beachfront property. What do you think the proper response is to someone who so cynically minimizes the crisis?
Well, somebody who said what you just said to me, I would say, yes, there'll be more beachfront property, but the old beachfront property will be gone because of rising sea levels. So it doesn't make any sense. And you can't be a climate change denier because we have the hurricanes, we have the floods, we have the fires, we have melting ice, we have sea level rise, islands are disappearing. And, then some people say, oh, yes, but that's a cycle of nature. So I said, well, suppose it is a cycle of nature. Shouldn't we get together with our intellect and try and do something to protect our children for the future?
Sure. The dinosaurs going extinct was a cycle of nature. Didn't work out well for the dinosaurs. Climate change is a subject that obviously is important to you, as you've explained, but it's a subject that people often don't want to think about because it seems hopeless to some people who even take it seriously. What gives you hope despite the threats that we're seeing?
We do have tools today to live in greater harmony with nature, like renewable energy, that sort of thing. So, and also there's the young people. When young people understand the problem and you empower them to take action, they are changing the world. We have our Roots and Shoots program now in 71 countries, young people from kindergarten through university, choosing projects to make the world better for people, for animals, for the environment.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, too.
Check out votefornature.com to learn more. Jane Goodall, everybody.
Final drink.
We'll be right back.